Welcome back, everyone. It's Hollister MacIntyre with the Salt Lake City Flyers. We're back against the Seahawks here, and we take a big L. Already losing again, we start looking into the draft. Chad Parsons is a lineman that looks like he might be a reach in the first round, but could be a good pick in the second round here from Wisconsin. We got Dalton Boone, a tackle, 6'6", really big, a late first round talent from what I'm hearing. Pretty good run blocker. Could look to pick him up as well, since our run game is kind of our biggest point of emphasis right now. And then our second game in back-to-back weeks, we beat San Francisco by 10 points. Pretty good week for us. We then scout Kevin Wooden. He's a bit older, but he's a really good talent out of Florida. This guy could lead our line. And after that, we jump straight into our third week of this video, and we took on the Pittsburgh Steelers in what I was hoping for a competitive matchup with our East Coast opponents here. And well, we'd see. I mean, we're going up against Ben Roethlisberger and a pretty dynamite Pittsburgh Steelers defense. They've got some good offensive pieces as well. But we really kind of a surprise so far. Not being terrible, but not being amazing. I would say better than our last season for sure, especially with a brighter future. Well, let's kick this off, and here we go, as the Steelers will not have a chance to return this one. And out comes Salt Lake City for defense for the first time against Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger in the gun here. Looks like a bunch of his trips right. And he's going to throw this one out, and that gets caught. And down 13 yards at the first down marker. Now at the 50-yard line, Roethlisberger going to hand it off up the middle. That's Benny Snell, and he will be brought down himself. That's Benny Snell Jr., that is. 6-yard gain. Second down and 4. Roethlisberger dropping back. This one's a screen pass out. And he's going to cut up inside and get down to about the 35-yard line, as Roethlisberger is 3 for 3 so far. Salt Lake kind of just giving up whatever they want on defense here. Roethlisberger pump fake, throwing this one deep. He's got a man! And just like that, Juju gets the touchdown. Juju with his second catch on the drive. And that's a bad matchup for our cornerback there. So out on offense comes Austin Belton and the Flyers, as we're going to hand it off to DeAndre Swift up the middle on first down. And he'll pick up 4 yards. Third down and 8 now. In the gun, split backs. Snap to Belton. Belton drops back, throws this one out. And he's got it. That's to Dante Pettis for a first down, as Salt Lake City continues to basically run everything they can through Pettis. They did that last year, and they've done that this year. First and 10, handoff. That's again DeAndre Swift from the gun. And he'll get about 7 yards on that run there. This is now second down and 3. Third down and 4 at midfield. It's an RPO, and the pass was accurate, just not caught by Delonte Turk. Now dropping back, throwing this one out. That gets tipped up and intercepted. A jump ball there, as Pittsburgh will get it on fourth down. It would have been a turnover on downs anyway. Actually, probably was better for us that it was a pick. And now Pittsburgh third down and 5 on their second possession of the game at midfield. Roethlisberger dropping back, throwing this one deep on the seam. The safety can't make a play on the ball. And that's going to be a first down inside the 10-yard line now. Third down and 1. Roethlisberger hand it off. And we're going to bring him down short. Benny Snell comes up just short of a first down, and Pittsburgh has to kick a field goal. So Salt Lake City looking for their first points of the game. Going to throw this one under the, across the middle of the field here to DeAndre Swift, as we've continued to run most everything through him. It'll be third down and 1 now. Snapping, dropping back, throwing this one to Kerryon Johnson in the gun this time. And Kerryon will pick up quite a few yards there, about 10, and that'll make it first down and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now handing it off to DeAndre Swift. Look at that burst he has. Swift is, well, he's Swift. I mean, he really does live up to his name there, as he picks up a first down and then some. Now third down and 12. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Throwing this one out. And that's going to get broken up for Danny Amendola. Should have been a first down. Pittsburgh again coming up with a stop. Now first and 10. Pittsburgh got a lot of room on this stretch play here, as Benny Snell finally gets a really nice run there, and he's up to 36 yards on 5 rushes. As Salt Lake City just looks porous on defense. Now Roethlisberger throwing this one. He's got Smith-Schuster. Schuster inside the 15-yard line. And Pittsburgh is threatening to break this game wide open. And we're at the top of the second quarter here as Roethlisberger drops back. And he's going to get brought down. That's Jeffrey O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan, the pick out of Texas. Really raw, unrefined player, but athletics off the charts. Former teammate of Austin Belton. Well, current teammate of Austin Belton. And it does not matter as the sack leads to a Benny Snell stretch touchdown. Salt Lake City giving up everything on the ground today. We only have one sack that can really be the positive today. Now screen pass out to DeAndre Swift. Swift stretching it outside and his legs get the first down. No, they're actually going to say 4th and inches. And Salt Lake's going to go for it. QB sneak there, and I think they got it. And they do. Really the nice thing about being a low team is you can kind of go for these ballsy plays. Now handing it off on 1st and 10. DeAndre Swift again. I'm going to have to give this kid an extension. He's popping off. And on an RPO on 2nd down and 3, we're going to find Dante Pettis, who really is still one of my favorite players. My franchise quarterback, Austin Belton, having a not great game so far. A lot of checkdowns, a lot of short throws. Is on 3rd and 13, we throw it to DeAndre Swift on a screen. We'll make it 4th down and 2. RPO here, and my boy Belton throws a bad pick. Can he catch the linebacker? Yes, he can. At least he makes the tackle to make up for it. And unfortunately, Pittsburgh would score again. Back on offense now, finding Dante Pettis across the seam. Dante Pettis picking up about 30 yards there. A nice throw from Austin Belton, a nice play. Now an RPO, we're going to throw this one across the middle. And we pick up about 9 yards there to Danny Amendola. 2nd down and 10, and look at the spin move. DeAndre Swift is just earning himself a paycheck right now. 2nd down and 9. It's going to be a read option here as Austin Belton will take it for about 13 yards. Takes a hit and gets knocked down, but he gets up just fine. And we keep going. Down 0-24, you really got to just keep making things happen. Handoff here to Kerryon Johnson. Johnson going to pick up about 13 yards on that run there as Johnson's only run it twice today, maybe 3 times. Really expected more of a workload from him. Now a read option for Danny Amendola in the Wildcat. I did not expect this call. Somehow doesn't make it into the end zone, but Amendola picks up 12 yards, and now Salt Lake City with the split backs. Gonna hand it off to Kerryon, and Kerryon gets rocked at the goal line, but he does pick it up. That's a touchdown. And Salt Lake City finally strikes. 24-6 is your score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Roethlisberger dropping back, throwing this one across the middle of the field. He's got his man, and that's gonna be about to the 23-yard line as Pittsburgh is again in scoring range. Roethlisberger in the gun. Looks like he's got 4 wide. Gonna drop back, throw this one deep, and that gets broken up by the safety as Pittsburgh will have to kick a field goal, and with 45 seconds left, Salt Lake's gonna go for it. DeAndre Swift on 3rd and 10, that is. He picks up a 1st down with his legs again. Looks like the screen pass has been most of our yardage this game. Now Belton dropping back, gonna keep dropping back, throwing this one out. He's got Dante Pettis, the soft blanket, the safety blanket, the security blanket, whatever you want to call it. Now Belton dropping back, one last play of the game, of the half that is. And that gets tipped and broken up, meant for Delonte Turk. And just like that, we go in the half down 21 points. A really bad first half showing for Salt Lake City. Pittsburgh's a good team, but you expect more out of Salt Lake than this. More fight. We're back here in the second half, and it's going to be a handoff to DeAndre Swift at the middle. Breaks a few tackles, actually, before getting brought down. A nice run there, but it's 3rd down and 6 now. RPO, hand it off to Kerryon. He gets maybe a yard. Alright, well, 4th and 6. We kick it away. Pittsburgh picks up 3. Back on offense now, handing off to DeAndre Swift on the counter, and Swift, this time he's got about 12 yards on the run. Having a pretty solid day. Unfortunately, it has not translated for the rest of the team. 1st and 10, Belton dropping back, throwing this one out on the screen last second to DeAndre Swift, and this time he picks up about 9.5 yards. Swift is gonna be an injury risk after this if we keep feeding him like we are. Now Pettis picking up about 10 yards on that catch. That'll make it 2nd down and 10 across midfield. Under center for Belton this time. Drops back. Continues dropping, throws as he gets hit, and somehow delivers a nice pass to Dante Pettis, who picks up about 7 yards. Nice throw under duress there for Austin Belton. Now he's going to throw it across the middle under a drag route to Delonte Turk. Turk, one of the fastest guys in the NFL, picks up about 10 yards off his legs there. And now we're really threatening to score here in the fourth quarter. Dropping back, Belton throws, finds Danny Amendola with about a 15-yard catch there. Now second down and 10. RPO, throws it out, has Danny Amendola. And this is 6 pending a flag. I'm not sure what the flag is for. And it looks like the flag is actually going to be on our rookie center. That's James Lincoln. And unfortunately that negates the touchdown. Second down and 15. Belton dropping back, throwing this one deep. He's got him. That's a catch. Amendola. Handoff up the middle, and Kerryon Johnson secures our second touchdown of the day. Just like that. Salt Lake City still down an insurmountable amount, but at least showing some fight. Dropping back now again on offense. Belton finding, that's TJ Hawkinson. Hawkinson has about 9 yards there. Hasn't had a lot of targets this game though. Now Belton dropping back under center. He's going to throw this one, and that was an untimely throw to Dante Pettis, and this time Belton can't get the tackle as Pittsburgh walks it in, a pick six. Third interception of the day for Belton. And unfortunately, Salt Lake walks away with a loss this game and this week. Ends up being 1-2 in 3 weeks, which is not terrible, but he expected more fight in this game. Really hoping to see my boys step it up. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next episode of Hollister MacIntyre soon.